Gemini is pretty good at telling you when you're wrong. We are rolling this out to everyone on Android and iOS starting today. Next, we also have our research prototype, Project Mariner. It's an agent that can interact with the web and get stuff done. Stepping back, we think of agents as systems that combine the intelligence of advanced AI with access to tools. They can take actions on your behalf and under your control.
Oh, brilliant.
Computer use is an important agentic capability. It's what enables agents to interact with and operate browsers and other software. Project Mariner was an early step forward in testing computer use capabilities. We released it as an early research prototype in December, and we have made a lot of progress since. First, we are introducing multitasking, and it can now oversee up to 10 simultaneous tasks. Second, it's using a feature called Teach and Repeat. This is where you can show it a task once, and it learns a plan for similar tasks in the future. We are bringing Project Mariner's computer use capabilities to developers via the Gemini API. Trusted testers like Automation Anywhere and UiPath are already starting to build with it, and it will be available more broadly this summer. Computer use is part of a broader set of tools we will need to build for an agent ecosystem to flourish, like our open agent-to-agent protocol so that agents can talk to each other. We launched this at Cloud Next with the support of over 60 technology partners and hope to see that number grow. Then there is the Model Context Protocol introduced by Anthropic so agents can access other services. And today we are excited to announce that our Gemini SDK is now compatible with MCP tools.
Wow.
These technologies will work together to make agents even more useful. And we are starting to bring agentic capabilities to Chrome, Search, and the Gemini app. Let me show you what we are excited about in the Gemini app. We call it Agent Mode. Say you want to find an apartment for you and 2 roommates in Austin. You've each got a budget of $1,200 a month. You want a washer dryer or at least a laundromat nearby. Normally, you'd have to spend a lot of time scrolling through endless listings. Using Agent Mode, the Gemini app goes to work behind the scenes. It finds listings from sites like Zillow that match your criteria and uses Project Mariner when needed to adjust very specific filters. If there's an apartment you want to check out, Gemini uses MCP to access the listings and even schedule a tour on your behalf.
Oh.
And it'll keep browsing for new listings for as long as you need,
agentic use case.
freeing you up to do the stuff you want to do, like plan the housewarming party. It's great for companies like Zillow, bringing in new customers and improving conversion rates. An experimental version of the Agent Mode in the Gemini app will be coming soon to subscribers. This is a new and emerging area, and we are excited to explore how best to bring the benefits of agents to users and the ecosystem more broadly. The best way we can bring research into reality is to make it really useful in your own reality. That's where personalization will be really powerful. We are working to bring this to life with something we call personal context. With your permission, Gemini models can use relevant context across your Google Apps in a way that is private, transparent, and fully under your control. Let me show you an example in Gmail. You might be familiar with our AI-powered smart reply features. It's amazing how popular they are. Now imagine if those responses could sound like you. That's the idea behind personalized smart replies. Let's say my friend wrote to me looking for advice. He's taking a road trip to Utah, and he remembers I did this trip before. Now, if I'm being honest, I would probably reply something short and unhelpful. Sorry, Felix. But with personalized smart replies, I can be a better friend. That's because Gemini can do almost all the work for me. Looking up my notes in Drive, scanning past emails for reservations,
Yeah, that's cool.
and finding my
We
itinerary
have
in
the
Google
similar
Docs.
setup in
Trip to Zion National Park.
Microsoft Workspace.
Gemini matches my typical greetings from past emails, captures my tone, style, and favorite word choices, and then it automatically generates a reply. I love how it included details like keeping driving time under 5 hours per day, and it uses my favorite adjective, exciting. Looks great. Maybe you want to make a couple of changes to it and hit send. This will be available in Gmail this summer for subscribers.
Yeah. So Microsoft Outlook has already have it. That's cool.
And you can imagine how helpful personal context will be across Search, Docs, Gemini, and more. Today, I've talked about intelligence, agents, and personalization. These are a few of the frontiers where we will make progress, and you'll hear more examples throughout the keynote. But first, I want to invite someone who can share more about the intelligence driving our future innovation. Last year, I introduced him as Sir Demis. This year, we can add Nobel laureate to his list of titles. Come on out, Demis.
Wow. Nice. Google DeepMind. We'll get something bigger.
Hey everyone, it's really great to be back here at I/O. We're living through a remarkable moment in history where AI is making possible an amazing new future. It's been a year of relentless progress for us. As Sundar said, people love interacting with Gemini 2.5. We've seen you vibe code with it, building games and apps in a single shot. You've used its vast reasoning powers on everything from unpacking scientific papers to understanding YouTube videos. And you've told us how collaborative, insightful, and genuinely helpful you found using Gemini. It's so exciting for us to see the awesome things you've all been doing and building with it. Gemini 2.5 Pro is our most intelligent model ever and the best foundation model in the world. Just 2 weeks ago, we shipped a preview of an updated 2.5 Pro so you could get your hands on it and start building with it right away. We've been really impressed by what you've created, from turning sketches into interactive apps to simulating entire 3D cities. The new 2.5 Pro tops the popular coding leaderboard Web Dev Arena. And now that it incorporates LearnLM, our family of models built with educational experts, 2.5 Pro is also the leading model for learning.
Yeah, perfect.
And it's number one across all the leaderboards on LM Arena.
Debatable.
Gemini Flash is our most efficient workhorse model.
Yeah, it's a brilliant.
It's been incredibly popular with developers who love its speed and low cost. Today, I'm thrilled to announce that we're releasing an updated version of 2.5 Flash. The new Flash is better in nearly every dimension, improving across key benchmarks for reasoning, code, and long context. In fact, it's second only to 2.5 Pro on the LM Arena leaderboard.
Oh, awesome.
I'm excited to say that Flash will be generally available in early June, with Pro soon after. We're making final adjustments based on your feedback, but you can go try out the preview now in AI Studio, Vertex AI, and Gemini app. As always, we're looking to push the state-of-the-art relentlessly forward, and we're excited about our latest research advances. To tell you more, I'd like to welcome Tulsi to the stage, but first, let's take a look at what you're building with Gemini today.
Okay, awesome. 30 things that you can build with Gemini. Simulate light, wow, awesome. Simulate puzzles, turn your images into code. Yes, 3D objects, brilliant. Mr. Eskip co-create with Gemini. These are vibe coding.
Yeah, I feel like we have to do some vibe coding live with this.
Like tentacles explode out of my mouse.
I've updated the sketch.
Nice. Sejal.
What should we build next?
Okay, here's another 30 ideas for you.
Tulsi is coming.
Thanks, Demis. I'm so excited to share the improvements we're creating to make it easier for developers like all of you to build with Gemini 2.5, all based on your feedback with improved capabilities, enhanced security and transparency, better cost efficiency, and more control. First, in addition to the new 2.5 Flash that Demis mentioned, we are also introducing new previews for text-to-speech. These now have a first-of-its-kind multi-speaker support for 2 voices, built on native audio output.
This means the model can converse in more expressive ways. It can capture the really subtle nuances of how we speak. It can even seamlessly switch to a whisper like this.
This works in over 24 languages, and it can easily go between languages.
So the model can begin speaking in English, but then ये हिंदी या किसी भी और भाषा में switch कर सकता है. And switch back, all with the same voice.
That's pretty awesome, right?
Wow.
You can use this text-to-speech capability starting today in the Gemini API. Yeah. The Live API will also have a 2.5 Flash preview version of native audio dialogue later today. So you can directly build conversational experiences with a more natural Gemini. It's even able to distinguish between the speaker and background voices, so it knows when to respond. And Logan and Paige will show you more in the developer keynote. Second, we've strengthened protections against security threats like indirect prompt injections. So Gemini 2.5 is our most secure model yet. And in both 2.5 Pro and Flash, we're including thought summaries via the Gemini API and Vertex AI. Thought summaries take the model's raw thoughts and organize them into a clear format with
right?
headers, key
Gemini?
details, and information about model
This
actions and tool calls. This gives you increased transparency for what the model is thinking, which is especially useful for high latency tasks, while also just being easy to debug and consume. You also asked us for more efficiency. So today's 2.5 Flash is even more efficient, reducing the number of tokens the model needs to use for the same performance, resulting in 22% efficiency gains on our evals. Finally, we launched 2.5 Flash with thinking budgets to give you control over cost and latency versus quality. And the response was great. So we're bringing thinking budgets to 2.5 Pro, which will roll out in the coming weeks, along with our generally available model. With thinking budgets, you can have more control over how many tokens the model uses to think before it responds, or you can simply turn it off. Now, as you heard from Demis, Gemini 2.5 Pro is incredible at coding. So now let me show you how you can take any idea you have and bring it to life. So if you've ever been to the American Museum of Natural History in New York City, it has a set of amazing exhibits. So to bring that to you today, I got 2.5 Pro to code me a simple web app in Google AI Studio to share some photos and learn more. So here's what I have so far. But I want to make it more interactive. And I'm still brainstorming the design, but I've got some ideas. You've seen something like this before, right? Someone comes to you with a brilliant idea scratched on a napkin. As a PM, I'm often this someone. Now, standard two-dimensional web design is one thing, but I wanted to make it 3D.
Okay.
And I learned that jumping into 3D isn't easy. It requires learning about all kinds of new things, setting up a scene, camera, lighting, and more. luckily for me, 2.5 Pro can help. So here, what I'm going to do is I am going to add the image I just showed you of the sphere.
Nice.
And I'm going to add in a prompt that asks 2.5 Pro to update my code based on the image.
Cool.
So we'll let 2.5 Pro get to work. And as you can see, it's starting to think, and it's going ahead and creating a plan based on what I asked for. And it'll apply it to my existing code base. Because Gemini is multimodal, it can understand the abstract sphere sketch and code beautiful 3D animations, applying them to my existing app. So this takes about 2 minutes. So for the purpose of time, we're going to do this baking show style. And I'm going to jump to another tab that I ran right before this keynote with the same prompt. And here's what Gemini generates.
Wow, that's awesome. A multi-model vibe coding.
We went from that rough sketch directly to code, updating multiple of my files. And actually, you can see it thought for
Ron, if you
37
remember,
seconds.
we have tried this one.
And you can see the changes it thought through, and then the files it updated. We did all of this in AI Studio, so once I finished prototyping, I can simply deploy the code along with my Gemini API key. So here's our final app in Chrome. Look at these animations. And I didn't need to have advanced knowledge of 3.js libraries or figure out the complex 3D math to build this. I know it would have taken
It's
forever to
something
do this by hand,
Crazy is going
and
to
instead,
happening.
I was able to create this just based on a sketch. I can make this experience even richer with multimodality. So I used 2.5 Flash to add a question to each photo, inviting you to learn a little more about it. But what if it talked? That's where Gemini's native audio comes in.
That's a pangolin, and its scales are made of keratin, just like your fingernails.
Wow, now we're talking. You can hear how you can add expressive audio right into your apps. And before I share more, I'll leave this demo with another fun layout that 2.5 Pro coded just for us.
Yeah. That's why I love this Google's events.
We've put the starter code for anyone to build on top of this demo in Google AI Studio,
that's cool.
so go try it out. And this is just one example of how Gemini 2.5 is changing how we build and how you can leverage the incredible capabilities to integrate vision, speech, and coding into your own applications.
Awesome.
2.5 Pro is available on your favorite IDE platforms and in Google products like Android Studio, Firebase Studio, Gemini Code Assist, and our asynchronous coding agent, Jules.
Yeah, Jules, yeah.
Just submit a task, and Jules takes care of the rest, fixing bugs, making updates. It integrates with GitHub and works on its own. Jules can tackle complex tasks in large code bases that used to take hours, like updating an older version of Node.js. It can plan the steps, modify files, and more in minutes. So today, I'm delighted to announce that Jules is now in public beta, so anyone can sign up at jules.google.
Oh, brilliant.
And like Demis said, we're always innovating on new approaches to improve our models, including making them more efficient and performant. We first revolutionized image and video generation by pioneering diffusion techniques. A diffusion model learns to generate outputs by refining noise step by step. Today, we're bringing the power of diffusion to text with our newest research model. This helps it excel at tasks like editing, including in the context of math and code. Because it doesn't just generate left to right, it can iterate on a solution very quickly and error correct during the generation process. Gemini diffusion is a state-of-the-art experimental text diffusion model that leverages this parallel generation to achieve extremely low latency. For example, the version of Gemini diffusion we're releasing today generates 5 times faster than even 2.0 Flash Lite, our fastest model so far, while matching its coding performance. So take this math example. Ready? Go. If you blinked, you missed it.
Okay. Crazy.
Now, earlier, we sped things up. But this
Seriously,
time,
that's
we're going to
crazy.
slow it down a little bit. Pretty cool to see the process of how the model gets to the answer of 39.
This is awesome.
This model is currently testing with a small group. And we'll continue our work on different approaches,
So this is
lowering
Gemini
latency
diffusion.
in all of our Gemini
It's a
models
parallel
with
processing.
a faster 2.5 Flash
It's
Lite
not
coming
left to
soon.
right anymore.
And now, for more on the future of Gemini, back to you, Demis.
But vibe coding is changing into
Thanks,
multimodal
Tulsi.
vibe coding.
We've been busy exploring the frontiers of thinking capabilities in Gemini 2.5. As we know from our experience with AlphaGo, responses improve when we give these models more time to think. Today, we're making 2.5 Pro even better by introducing a new mode we're calling Deep Think.
Deep think.
It pushes model performance to its limits, delivering groundbreaking results. Deep Think uses our latest cutting-edge research in thinking and reasoning, including parallel techniques. So far, we've seen incredible performance. It gets an impressive score on USAMO 2025, currently one of the hardest maths benchmarks. It leads on Live Codebench, a difficult benchmark for competition-level coding. And since Gemini has been natively multimodal from the start, it's no surprise that it also excels on the main benchmark measuring this, MMMU. Because we're defining the frontier with 2.5 Pro Deep Think, we're taking a little bit of extra time to conduct more frontier safety evaluations and get further input from safety experts. As part of that, we're going to make it available to trusted testers via the Gemini API to get their feedback before making it widely available. You'll hear more about our plans for 2.5 Pro Deep Think from Josh later today. Over the past decade, we've laid a lot of the foundations for the modern AI era. From our pioneering work inventing the Transformers architecture, which today underpins all large language models, to agent systems like AlphaGo and AlphaZero, we continue to double down on the breadth and depth of our fundamental research to invent the next big breakthroughs that are needed for artificial general intelligence.
Wow!
Gemini is already the best multimodal foundation model, but we're working hard to extend it to become what we call a world model. That is a model that can make plans and imagine new experiences by simulating aspects of the world, just like the brain does. This is something I've always been passionate about, having thought about virtual worlds since my early days, developing AI, simulation games like Theme Park.
Okay.
We've been taking strides in this direction for a while, through our pioneering work training agents to master complex games like Go and StarCraft, to most recently, our Genie 2 model, capable of generating 3D simulated environments that you can interact with just from a single image prompt. You can already see these capabilities emerging in the way Gemini can use its world knowledge and reasoning to represent things in nature. And in Veo, our state-of-the-art video model, which has a deep understanding of intuitive physics, like how gravity, light, and materials behave. It's really incredible how well Veo maintains accuracy and consistency across frames. It knows what to do, even when the prompts get a little creative, like this person made out of life graphs. Understanding the physical environment will also be critical for robotics. AI systems will need world models to operate effectively in the real world. We fine-tuned a specialized model, Gemini Robotics, that teaches robots to do useful things like grasp, follow instructions, and adjust to novel tasks on the fly. For those of you here today, you can play around with the robots in the AI sandbox.
Yeah, that's Gemini Robotics.
Making Gemini a full world model is a critical step in unlocking a new kind of AI. one that's helpful in
But
your everyday life,
they're started
that's
working on
intelligent and understands
AGI
the
too.
context you're in, and that can plan and take action on your
So the
behalf
previous one he
across
was
any
talking about.
device. This is our ultimate vision for the Gemini app, to transform it into a universal AI assistant, an AI that's personal, proactive, and powerful, and one of our key milestones on the road to AGI. This starts with the capabilities we first explored last year in Project Astra, such as video understanding, screen sharing, and memory. Over the past year, we've been integrating capabilities like these into Gemini Live for more people to experience today. Of course, we continue to relentlessly improve and explore new innovations at the frontier. For example, we've upgraded voice output to be more natural with native audio. We've improved memory and added computer control. Let's take a look.
I'm here with the latest research prototype of Project Astra, and we're going to see how it can help me fix my bike. Hey, go online and look for a user's manual for a Huffy mountain bike.
I have found a user manual for you. What would you like to know about it?
Okay, cool. Now scroll until you find the section about the brakes.
Sure thing. Looking for that page now.
I think I stripped this
Are you
screw.
able to get it
Can you
clear,
go on YouTube and find a video
close
for how
to
to
the
fix that?
sci-fi movie scenes?
Of course. I'm opening it now. This looks like a good video.
Place a rubber band over the head of the screw.
Oh, nice.
Press down firm.
Can you go through my emails with the bike shop and find which size hex nut I need?
Sure. According to the email from Bicycle Habitat, you need a 3/8" hex nut for your sprocket. I've highlighted the correct bin for you.
It seems like I need a spare tension screw. Can you call the nearest bike shop and see what they have in stock?
Yep. Calling them now. I'll get back to you with what they have in stock.
I think my
Some
brake pads are
sci-fi
wearing
stuff.
down. Can you check the manual again and see if it talks about them anywhere?
According to the manual, if you look on page
Hey.
24,
Do you want to get lunch?
Yeah,
Yes.
give me 5 minutes. Can you finish what you were saying?
as I was saying, if you look on
This is
page
too much.
24, section 2, you'll see how to replace the brake pads.
Hey, any updates on that call?
Yep, I just got off of the bike shop. They confirmed they have your tension screw in stock. Would you like me to place a pickup order?
Could you show me some examples of dog baskets I could put on my bike?
Sure, I can help you with that. Just give me a moment. Here are some options. I think Zuka would look really great in these.
A universal AI assistant will perform everyday tasks for us. It will take care of mundane admin and surface delightful new recommendations, making us more
That's
productive
the
and enriching our lives.
Facelift of Project Astra.
Gathering feedback about these new capabilities
Yeah.
now from trusted testers and working to bring them to Gemini Live, new experiences in
Action
search,
plus
and the Live
intelligence.
API for developers, as well as new form factors like Android XR glasses. You'll hear more on this later today.
Okay, XR
My
glasses.
entire career at its core has been about using AI to advance knowledge and accelerate scientific discovery. At Google DeepMind, we've been applying AI across almost every branch of science for a long time. In just the past year, we've made some huge breakthroughs in a wide range of areas, from mathematics to life sciences. We've built AlphaProof that can solve maths Olympiad problems at the silver medal level. Co-scientists that can collaborate with researchers, helping them develop and test novel hypotheses.
Yeah.
And we've just released AlphaEvolve, which can discover new scientific knowledge and speed up AI training itself. In the life sciences, we've built Amy, a research system that could help clinicians with medical diagnoses, AlphaFold 3, which can predict the structure and interactions of all of life's molecules,
Yeah.
and Isomorphic Labs, which builds on our AlphaFold work to revolutionize the drug discovery process with AI, and will one day help to solve many global diseases. In just a few short years, AlphaFold has already had a massive impact in the scientific community. It's become a standard tool for biology and medical research,
Yeah, we also
with over
tried to work
2.5
on
million
one project
researchers
using
worldwide
AlphaFold.
using it in their critical work. As we continue to make progress towards AGI, I've always believed, if done safely and responsibly, it has the potential to accelerate scientific discovery and be the most beneficial technology ever invented.
Yes.
taking a step back, it's amazing to me that even just a few years ago, the frontier technology you're seeing today would have seemed nothing short of magic. It's exciting to see these technologies powering new experiences in products like Search and Gemini, and also coming together to help people in their daily lives. For example, we recently partnered with Aira, a company that assists people in the blind and low vision community to navigate the world by connecting them via video to human visual interpreters. Using Astra technology, we built a prototype to help more people have access to this type of assistance. We're getting ongoing feedback from users, while Aira's interpreters are actively supervising for safety and reliability. With this and all our groundbreaking work, we're building AI that's more personal, proactive, and powerful, enriching our lives, advancing the pace of scientific progress, and ushering in a new golden age of discovery and wonder.
I remember as a child playing till it got dark outside to make sure I could still play guitar without being able to see. I was diagnosed with retinitis pigmentosa when I was probably about 4 years old. My vision is actively deteriorating, but music has been something that I can continue to do with the closing in of my visual reality. I feel free when I'm playing music. If Project Astra can help me be more independent, it would be, the greatest thing ever. Touring, for example, I love it because I get to go out and go to places I've never been before and meet new people, but it definitely is becoming more difficult.
Hello there.
Hello, can you tell me what you see in this green room while I scan around?
I see a sign on the wall in the direction you're facing. The sign says Wi-Fi network, the Gray Eagle, and the password is live music.
Thank you very much. Can you help me locate a microphone stand?
Sure, I can help with that. Do you mind if I turn on the flashlight?
Yes, please.
I see a wall with several coiled cables, and what look like mic stands towards the top right in the video.
The most powerful thing I can do is to get on stage, pick up my guitar, and play. Helps people understand that there's more than just blind or not blind, disability and ability. If Project Astra could help me along the way, I'm all for it.
Have a great time at your show.
Visual interpreter.
Thanks, Dennis.
I think we have
Amazing
planned to
see
do
the
something
possibilities
this
for
kind
Project
of
Astra.
project
It
for
helps with
Gemini
accessibility.
competition, if you remember.
It's another
Sejal.
exciting example of how AI is advancing our timeless mission to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. No product embodies our mission more than Google Search. It's the reason we started investing in AI decades ago, and how we can deliver its benefits at the scale of human curiosity. Our Gemini models are helping to make Google Search more intelligent, agentic, and personalized. One great example of progress is our AI overviews. Since launching at I/O last year, they've scaled up to over 1.5 billion users every month in more than 200 countries and territories. As people use AI overviews, we see they are happier with their results and they search more often. In our biggest markets like the US and India, AI overviews are driving over 10% growth in the types of queries that show them. What's particularly exciting is that this growth increases over time. It's one of the most successful launches
Yeah,
in search
AI overviews
in the
was
past
very
decade.
good. So
AI,
in search, you'll get the first one. Rahul,
AI overviews are also one of the strongest
Yes.
drivers of growth for visual searches in Google Lens. Lens grew 65% year over year, with more than 100 billion visual searches already this year.
yeah,
People are asking more
similarity
queries,
search.
and they're also asking more complex queries. With our latest Gemini models, our AI overviews are at the quality and accuracy you've come to expect from search and are the fastest in the industry. For those who want an end-to-end AI search experience, we are introducing an all-new AI mode.
Oh,
It's a total reimagining of search. With more advanced reasoning, you can ask
completely
AI
changing.
mode longer
I
and
told
more
you, it's
complex
not
queries.
just about the software
like this.
search, it's AI
In
world
fact,
now.
Users have been asking much longer queries, 2 to 3 times the length of traditional searches. And you can go further with follow-up questions. All of this is available today as a new tab right in Search. I've been using it a lot, and it's completely changed how I use search. And I'm excited to share that AI mode is coming to everyone in the US starting today.
Ah, okay. That's fine, we'll wait.
AI mode is where we will first bring our frontier capabilities into search. And starting this week, Gemini 2.5, our most intelligent model series, is coming to search. To share a whole lot more, here's Liz.
We are officially into the AI world now.
Thank you, Sundar.
Thanks, Sundar. In just 1 year, there's been a profound shift in how people are using search. For years, people have come to Google to ask questions like this. And now they're also asking questions that look more like this. They're asking longer questions,
Yesterday it was Satya,
harder
and
ones,
today it was Sundar.
and as you just heard from Sundar, lots more of them.
Satya and
You're
Sundar.
experiencing what
Satya.
AI-powered search can do. As we bring together our Gemini model's advanced capabilities with Search's unparalleled understanding
One
of the
is
web
Telugu
and the
breed,
world's
other one is
information.
Tamil breed.
Today, you'll see how you can ask anything, and a more intelligent, agentic, and personalized search will take on your toughest questions and help you get stuff done. This is the future of Google Search, a search that goes beyond information to intelligence. And you're starting to see this come to life already with AI overviews. And AI mode takes this to the next level. AI mode is search transformed with Gemini 2.5 at its core. It's our most powerful AI search, able to tackle any question. And as Sundar announced, we're excited to start rolling out AI mode for everyone in the US, starting today.
Not in UAE, so I won't clap.
You'll find it as a new tab directly in search.
Not in
or
India
right-
as well.
AI mode will be loaded up with all of our best AI features and capabilities. But it's even more than that. It's a glimpse of what's to come. Over time, we'll graduate many of AI mode's cutting-edge features and capabilities directly into the core search experience. That starts today as we bring the same models that power AI mode to power AI overviews.
Okay.
So you can bring your hardest questions right to the search box. Today, we'll give you a tour of AI mode, and you'll see how it works and how it's getting even better with personal
Let's
context,
see.
deeper research, complex analysis and visualization, live multimodality, and new ways to shop. Now that's a lot because AI mode can do a lot. So let's dive in. First, with AI mode, you can ask whatever's on your mind. And as you can see here, search gets to work. It generates your response, putting everything together for you, including links to content and creators you might not have otherwise discovered, and merchants and businesses with
That
useful
excitement is
information
not
like
there
ratings.
in her face. It's like she's
Search uses AI to
forcefully speaking.
dynamically adapt the entire UI. The combination of text, images, links,
Like
even
Sejal.
a map, just for your
Yes,
question.
Sejal is cool.
And you can
What are you
follow up
thinking about Sejal?
conversationally. Now, AI mode isn't just giving you
No, she
information,
looks like Sejal.
bringing a
Ah,
whole
okay.
new level of intelligence.
What about
to search.
Branch?
No.
What makes
So
this
she's
possible
laughing
is called
also.
secondary fan-out technique. Now, under the hood, search recognizes when a question needs advanced reasoning. It calls on our custom version of Gemini to break the question into different subtopics, and it issues a multitude of queries simultaneously on your behalf. It searches across the entire web, going way deeper than a traditional search.
Great.
And it taps into all of our data
Next
sets of
anime.
real-time information, like the knowledge graph, the shopping graph, and in this case, local data, including insights from our Maps community of over 500 million contributors. Search pulls together a response and it checks its work to make sure it meets our high bar for information quality. And if it detects any gaps, it issues even more searches to fill them in. That means with AI mode, you get all of this from just a single search, and you get it fast. Now let's take a look at what's coming next to AI mode, starting in labs. Soon, AI mode will be able to make your responses even more helpful, with personalized suggestions based on your past searches. You can also opt in to connect other Google apps, starting with Gmail. We call this personal context, and you'll see when AI mode is bringing yours in to help. So now, based on your recent restaurant bookings and searches, it gets that you prefer outdoor seating. And since you subscribe to those gallery newsletters, it suggests some cool art exhibits to check out while you're in town.
Okay.
But that's not all. Because your flight and hotel confirmations are in your inbox, you get event ideas that sync up with when you'll actually be in Nashville, with many nearby where you're staying. You can see how personal context in AI mode makes search really yours, with recommendations customized just for you. Now, this is always under your control, and you can choose to connect or disconnect it at any time. Personal context is coming to AI mode this summer. Next, for questions when you want an even more thorough response, we're bringing deep research capabilities into AI mode. You already come to search today to really unpack a topic.
It
But this
acts like another Gemini only.
So much so that we're calling this deep search. Deep search uses the same
Gemini
query finding techniques
capabilities
you just heard
they're
about,
bringing to the
but
Google
multiplied.
search too.
It can issue dozens or
So,
even hundreds
you don't
of
need to
searches
go for
on your
Gemini.
behalf. It reasons across all those disparate pieces of information,
So
creating
fundamentally,
expert
your
level,
world
fully
is
cited
changing.
report in just minutes.
Mm.
It includes links to
It's
the
in
web
front
throughout,
of your
so you
eyes,
can
everything is
easily
changing.
explore and take action.
It's no more software.
Now that's a core part of how we've built AI mode overall,
How we
and how we've
use
always
your
thought about AI
Google
in
search
search.
is itself changed.
Because we believe AI will be the most powerful engine for discovery that the web has ever seen, helping people discover even more of what the web has to offer and find incredible, hyper-relevant content. You're starting to see how search is becoming more intelligent, and we've got more to show you. So I'll hand it over to Rajan, who will share how AI mode is helping analyze complex
Sundar?
data for one of his
We would be
passions.
happy to see that.
Wow, Rajan Patel.
Hey, Rajan.
Hey, Rajan. Oh, nice.
Thanks, Liz. Okay, so I'm a huge baseball
Yeah,
fan.
this guy has
And
all the
lately,
fun in
there's
his
been a
face.
lot of buzz about these new torpedo bats. If you don't follow baseball, it's a new bat design where more of the weight
Baseball.
of the bat is in the sweet spot. As you can see, I've been digging in on whether it's making a real impact on the game. And now I'm wondering what the numbers say. So I'll ask, show the batting average and on-base percentage for this season and last for notable players who currently use a torpedo bat. Think about it. There are so many parts to that question. Search needs to understand who the notable players are, which ones are using torpedo bats, and their stats. I get this helpful response, including this easy-to-read table. And I know that this is fresh and accurate since it uses our sports data that's continuously updated down to the last strike. Search even brings in important context, like that it's still early in the season. I can follow up and ask, how many home runs have these players hit this season? And just like that, I get this graph.
You can do everything in Google search.
This goes back to what Liz mentioned about AI mode dynamically generating the right UI for each response. Search figured out that the best way to present this information is a graph, and it created it.
Have you gone crazy?
It's like having my
Their
very own
business
sports
intelligence
analyst
team, what they
right
do.
in Search. Complex analysis and data visualization is coming this summer for sports and financial questions.
Wow.
Okay.
So you'll stop doing
So all this talk about
Power BI
baseball
dashboard.
made me want to get closer to the game, like at the next game close.
Just kidding.
But finding the perfect tickets can be a chore. So I'm excited to share that we're bringing Project Mariner's agentic capabilities into AI mode. You've already seen how AI mode is becoming more intelligent and personalized. And here's where you start to see search getting more agentic. Search can take work off my plate while still under my control. I'll say, find 2 affordable tickets for this Saturday's Reds game in the lower level. Search kicks off a query fan out, looking across several sites to analyze hundreds of potential ticket options, doing the tedious work of filling in forms with all the criteria I asked for. And it puts it all together, reasoning across the results to analyze real-time pricing and inventory. Then, right here, task complete. I get great ticket options with helpful context so I can make an informed decision. Looks like these seats have a good view and at a reasonable price. Search helps me skip a bunch of steps, linking me right to finish checking out.
But you can see
Tickets
where
secured.
the wall is going, at least now.
Yeah. Very cool.
Search will help with tasks like this,
Very cool.
starting with event tickets, restaurant reservations, and appointments for local services. Next, let's talk about multimodality. We've been blazing the trail for multimodal search since before it was really even a thing. We introduced Google Lens on this very stage back in 2017. And since then, we've made it even easier to see search what you see. Snap a picture with Google Lens or simply circle the search and you can get an AI overview instantly. Like Sundar mentioned, visual search is on fire. And today I'm excited to share that Lens has over 1.5 billion users every month. Now we're taking the next big leap in multimodality.
Kirtana is sitting in the
Bringing
crowd.
Project Astra's live capabilities into AI mode. Think
Kirtana
about
is sitting
all
in the
those
crowd.
questions that are so much simpler to just talk through and actually show what you mean. Like a DIY home repair, a tricky school assignment, or learning a new skill. We call this Search Live. And now, using your camera, Search can see what you see and give you helpful information as you go back and forth in real
Somewhere
time.
my sixth sense
It's like
said
hopping
this
on a
would be
video call with Search.
Path defining.
I have 3 kids, and they ask about a
here
million
it
questions
is.
a minute. And with summer right around the corner, the team and I decided to put Search Live to the ultimate test, helping us and our kids tackle something new. We recorded at home with our families just this past weekend. Let's take a look.
It looks like you're about to do a fun science experiment.
All right. Ready, Anya? Ready, Adi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready for your science experiment?
Adi.
Can you guess which
Adi
experiment
is
I'm trying to do?
Mr.
I have
Askew
hydrogen
is
peroxide and dish soap and yeast.
You're likely going to make elephant toothpaste.
How do I know which one of these strawberries is ready to eat? I'm trying to get this remote to work.
It looks like someone is ready to get their hands dirty and plant a green bean seedling. Pump it to about 50 pounds per square inch, but don't go over 90 psi.
I mixed the baking soda. What do I do next?
It looks like someone tried dipping a finger into the cinnamon water.
What should I do to make this even more impressive?
You could try using a different catalyst. Potassium iodide is a good option.
Whoa, why is it doing that? A ripe strawberry will also have a sweet smell. The green leaves at the top should look fresh and vibrant.
The chemical reaction is going well.
This is awesome. Thanks.
Whoa! Can we do it again?
Oh boy. How do I get strawberry stains out of a shirt?
Try using a mix of 1 tablespoon white vinegar, half a teaspoon liquid laundry detergent.
Vidya Srinivasan now. Oh, that's next.
Tamal Gala.
Yeah.
With AI mode, we are bringing a new level of intelligence to help you shop with Google. As you heard earlier, AI mode brings in information from the web and our real-time data. In this case, that means you get the visual inspiration of Google Images and the world's most comprehensive set of products and retailers from our shopping graph, which has over 50 billion product listings that get constantly updated. Let me show you how this comes together. So I've been on the hunt for a new rug for my living room. I'll say, I have a light gray couch and I'm looking for a rug to brighten the room. What I need first is visual inspiration. Search dynamically generates a browsable mosaic of images and some shoppable products personalized just for me. I see rugs from some of my go-to brands and some more modern options since I often search for things in that style. Now, these are nice, but I know most of them wouldn't survive a day in my home. So I'll add,
Google
I
search
have 4
marketplace is
active
not going
kids
to fall
and
anymore.
they
It's
like
going
my
to
friends
grow.
over. Search understands this involves plenty of messes. It recommends a low pile and washable rug made from durable materials along with some products that I can shop. But I don't know a lot about rugs, so luckily, Search points out some things to consider and with helpful follow-ups like these, taking a few days of research down to just a few minutes. You can imagine how helpful this new experience in AI mode will be for all of your shopping needs. Speaking of, I want a few new dresses for summer. Search gave me some great options, but now I'm faced with the classic
Rahul, one day
online
I want to do
shopping
this way,
dilemma.
like on the screen
I
speaking.
have no clue how these styles will look on me. So we are introducing a new try-on feature that will help you virtually try on clothes. So you get a feel for how styles might look on you.
But I missed this
Let me show you a live
from
demo.
IBM.
Okay, so I looked at many dresses and I really like this blue one. I
Okay.
click on this button to try it on, asks me to upload a picture, which takes
on.
me to my camera roll. I have many pictures here. I'm going to pick that is full length and a clear view of me, and off it goes. While it's processing, I'll show you what's happening behind the scenes. To create a try-on experience that works at scale, we need a deep understanding of the human body and how clothing looks on it. To do this, we built a custom image generation model specifically trained for fashion. Wow, and it's back.
Oh. Sejal, do you want to try this?
I have to say a demo when it works.
It's something crazy.
All right, more on how
Yeah,
it
it's
works.
nice.
It brings in
Mr.
advanced 3D shape understanding, which allows us to perceive shapes and depth more accurately, helping us better visualize the human body.
Yeah?
Our final experience works with a photo. It's not
Yeah.
some pre-captured image or a model that
Okay,
doesn't
multiple
look like
models
you.
are running actually.
And
Body
then,
mapping
when it comes to clothes that
as
you're
well as
interested in, the AI model is able to show how this
segmentation.
material will fold and stretch and drape on people. This technology is the most state-of-the-art in the industry at scale, and it allows us to visualize how billions of apparel products
Fundamentally,
look
this
on a
itself is
wide
different
variety of people.
model altogether.
And you can see it here, how it really gives me a feel for how this dress might look on me.
Crazy.
Right. So I'm now set on the dress, and Search can help me find it at the price that I want and buy it for me with our new agentic checkout feature. So let me get
Encoder
back
and
here
decoders.
to the dress. And I'm going to click this thing to track price. I pick my size. Then I have to set a target price. I'm going to set it to about $50. And tracking is happening.
A new way of
Search will now
shopping.
continuously check websites where the dress is available and then let me know if the
Literally,
price
I
drops.
wanted to do
So
this.
now let's switch out of our live demo mode.
I just want to feel
And then I'm going
whatever
to sprinkle
we
some
buy
IO magic.
before in online.
And let's assume the price is
and
now
we're going
dropped.
to do this in future.
When that happens, I get a notification just like this. And if I want to buy, my checkout agent will add the right size and color to my cart. I can choose to review all my payment and shipping information, or just let the agent just buy it for me.
With Google Pay.
With just one tap, Search securely buys it for me with Google Pay. And of course, all of this happened under my guidance. From inspiration to purchase, our new intelligent capabilities bring the best of shopping together with the best of AI right here in Search. Our new visual shopping and agentic checkout features are rolling out in the coming months, and you can start trying on looks in labs beginning today.
Where did you go?
And now back to you, Liz.
Thanks, Vidya. As Sundar mentioned, this all gets an even bigger upgrade later this week when we bring a custom version of Gemini 2.5 to both AI overviews and AI mode.
This is awesome.
This is the next frontier of Google search,
That's seriously
where AI
next frontier.
overviews bring the helpfulness of AI to everyone in the main search experience. And as we've seen today, AI mode is a totally reimagined AI search with all our most cutting-edge AI features and capabilities. We couldn't be more excited about this chapter of Google Search, where you can truly ask anything. And we mean anything.
Google search is going to
Your
change.
simplest and your hardest questions, your deepest research, your personalized shopping needs, your just take it off my plate tasks. All you have to do is ask.
Can you guys imagine how the future is going to be?
It's outrageous how this flavor got him shook.
Hold up.
I feel fabulous.
Do you still want to say it's a bubble to burst?
What else should I do to make it stronger?
To make it stronger, consider adding more triangles to the design.
FABULOUS every day like if you want it, come get it, no disrespect. Work it out. I hit it back with a brand new style. Bring it over to the floor, get wild. We turning up all the way on the down like work it out. Come and show me what you're all about. I'ma shout real loud and proud. Baby, I'm fast. Work it out. I hit it back with a brand new style. Bring it over to the floor, get wild. We turning up all the way on the down like work it out. Come and show me what you're all about. FABULOUS every day like if you want it, come get it, no disrespect.
Rio. Josh is back with Rio.
For years, people have pursued building an AI assistant that doesn't just respond, but understands. One that doesn't just wait, but anticipate. A truly universal assistant that empowers you. And today, we're taking a new step forward to that future, and we're using the Gemini app to get there. Our goal is to make Gemini the most personal, proactive, and powerful AI assistant. And it starts with being personal.
Empower, embrace, and
It's truly yours. Truly yours. An assistant that learns you, your preferences, your projects, your world, and you are always in the driver's seat. And with your permission, you could share relevant Google information with it, making it an extension of you. We call this personal context, and we've already made it possible for you to connect your search history with Gemini so it can understand that you've searched for recipes in the past and craft responses like this. Starting soon, you'll be able to add even more personal context from across Google to Gemini, so it will be uniquely helpful. You can choose to turn this on, and you'll always be in control of the experience. You can view and manage your information, as well as connect and disconnect different Google apps. This level of personalization gives you a more proactive AI assistant, and this changes a lot. See, today, most AI is reactive. You ask, it answers.
Yeah, exactly.
But what if it could see what's coming and help you prepare even before you ask? Imagine you're a student. You've got a big physics exam looming, and instead of scrambling, Gemini sees it on your calendar a week out. But it doesn't just remind you. It comes with personalized quizzes,
So you want to kill the
practice
human
on your
intelligence.
materials, notes from your professor,
Completely.
even photos, handwritten notes. That's not just helpful. It's going to feel like magic. And imagine the step beyond that, where Gemini can go off and make custom explainer videos based on your interests so you can understand a topic better. In this case, Gemini knows that I'm into cycling. So it explains this concept of thermodynamics to me using an analogy I'll understand.
Oh, nice.
This is where we're headed with Gemini. And it's all possible because of the powerful capabilities in the underlying model. Last month, we shipped our latest 2.5 Pro model in the Gemini app. And it wasn't just an upgrade, it was a leap forward. People are doing extraordinary things in the app. They're not just vibe coding, they're inventing entire games and making fully featured websites in minutes. They're thinking things into existence. And it's fun to write software for the first time or create a video with our VO model, to generate and edit images. It's a new superpower for everyone. And so these 3 Ps, personal, proactive, and powerful. These are the frontiers of AI assistance. And thanks to 2.5 Pro, we're making big strides across all 3. So let's talk more about how all this is coming together to life in the Gemini app. We're launching 5 things today. First,
It's just
let's
8
talk
9
about
months
Gemini
for
Live.
1.5 Pro.
People are blown away by how interactive and natural
And
the
2.5
conversations
Pro
are.
is going
And
crazy.
it works in over 45 languages, more than 150 countries. It's so intuitive, so engaging. The conversations, in fact, are 5 times longer than the text conversations in the app. And I can tell you from personal experience, it's great for talking through things on the drive into work in the morning. Now, as Sundar mentioned, Gemini Live now includes camera and screen sharing, both of which are incredible. All of it is rolling out free of charge in the Gemini app on Android and iOS today. And in the coming weeks, you'll be able to connect Gemini Live to some of your favorite apps, like Calendar, Maps, Keep, Tasks. So soon, you can just point your camera and ask it to add an invite to your calendar, and it'll be done.
Gemini Live.
Or if you need to decipher your roommate's handwriting for the shopping list, Gemini Live can turn those scribbles into a neat list in Google Keep. Our Gemini Live roadmap is overflowing with exciting things. They're all being prototyped in Project Astra, like you saw earlier. And as those ideas mature, we'll graduate them into Gemini Live for everyone. And since Gemini and Android work so closely together, many of those experiences will work great on Android across the entire ecosystem. So stay tuned for more. All right, real-time interaction is amazing, but sometimes you need to go deep, unravel something complex. This is where deep research comes in.
Deep research.
Starting today, deep research will now let you upload your own files to guide the research agent, which is one of the top requested features. And soon, we'll let you research across Google Drive and Gmail. So you could easily pull in information from there too. So let's say you have this incredible detailed report. In this case, it's about the science of comets moving throughout space.
Seri.
How do you get all that brilliance distilled down into something digestible, engaging, something you can share? This is where Canvas comes in. It's Gemini's interactive space for co-creation. This is where Canvas comes in. It's Gemini's interactive space for co-creation. Canvas will now let you transform that report with one tap into all kinds of new things, like a dynamic web page, an infographic, a helpful quiz, even a custom podcast in 45 languages. But if you want to go further, you can vibe code all sorts of amazing things in Canvas with as much back and forth as you want. You can get exactly the experience you're looking for. Check out this interactive comet simulation that one of our Googlers made just by describing what they wanted to build and collaborating with Gemini to get it just right. And as you can share apps like this, others can easily jump in and view it and modify it and remix it. This is the power to transform anything. And it's a whole new way to use Gemini. There's another new way you can use Gemini today too. we're introducing Gemini in Chrome. This will be your AI assistant that's there for you as you browse the web on your desktop. The amazing part is that you can use this and it understands the context of the page that you're on automatically. So if you have a question, it can be answered. I especially love it for comparing reviews on long pages like this camping website. We're starting to roll out Gemini in Chrome this week to Gemini subscribers in the US.
How much is the ticket for US?
All right, we've taken some quizzes, we've talked to Gemini Live, we've learned about comments and campsites. Now it's time to create some things. Starting today, we're bringing our latest and most capable image generation model into the Gemini app.
Yes,
It's
sir.
called Imagine 4.
Yeah, yeah.
Big leap forward.
Yes, sir. Ticket desktop in the US.
With more nuanced colors and fine-grained details. The shadows in the different shots, the water droplets that come through in the photos. I've spent a lot of time around these models, and I can say this model and the progression has gone from good to great to
Roshan,
stunning.
how is your
And Imagine 4 is so
How
much
is it
better
so far?
at text and topography. In the past, you might have created something that looked good, but adding words didn't always work just right. So check this out. Maybe I want to create a poster for a music festival. We'll make the Chrome Dino the big headliner. Imagine 4 doesn't just get the text and spelling right, it's actually making creative choices, like using dinosaur bones in the font, or figuring out the spacing, the font size, the layout that makes it look like this great poster.
Oh.
So the image quality is higher, the speed is faster, the text is better. All of this lets you make posters, party invites, and anything else. And with Gemini's native image generation, you can easily edit these images too, right in the app. We've also made a super fast variant of Imagine 4. We can't wait for you to get your hands on it. In fact, it's 10 times faster than our previous model, so you can iterate through many ideas quickly. All right, I want to show you one last thing. Images are incredible, but sometimes you need motion and sound to tell the whole story. Last December, Veo 2 came out, and it redefined video generation for the industry. And if you saw Demis's Sizzling Onions post yesterday, you know that we've been cooking something else.
Yes.
Today, I'm excited to announce our new state-of-the-art model, Veo 3. And like a lot of other things you've heard about from Stage today, it's available today.
Oh, awesome. Veo 3
The
is on
visual
Spotlight.
quality is even better. Its understanding of physics is stronger. But here's the leap forward. Veo 3 comes with native audio generation.
Whoa.
That means that Veo 3 can generate sound effects, background sounds, and dialogue. Now you prompt it, and your
Are you
characters
sure?
can speak.
What?
Here's a wise old owl and a nervous young badger in the
Seriously?
forest. Take a listen.
Man, what the hell? What?
We left behind a ball today. It bounced higher than I can jump.
What manner of magic is that?
Pretty cool, right? Veo added not just the sounds of the forest, but also the dialogue. We're entering a new era of creation.
Seriously?
With combined audio and video generation, that's incredibly realistic. The quality is so good, it feels like you're there on the boat with this guy.
This ocean, it's a force, a wild, untamed might. And she commands your awe with every breaking light. The
photorealistic generation, the emotion, the movement of his mouth and the ocean in the background. It's incredible how fast VO continues to evolve as a powerful creative tool. And we've been working closely with the film industry to imagine what's possible with VO and to get this right. And you'll hear more about that in a few minutes. So that's what's happening around Gemini. Starting today, Gemini Live capabilities are free and rolling out across Android and iOS. Deep Research and Canvas are getting their biggest updates yet. There's a new agent mode coming for multi-step actions that you heard about earlier. We're introducing Gemini in Chrome to help you navigate the web, and you can create stunning images and videos with sound using the new Imagen 4 and Veo 3 models. It's all coming together in the Gemini app as we work to deliver the most personal, proactive, and powerful AI assistant. And now, to go into more detail about how these generative models are unlocking creative expression, here's Jason.
Jason? Not Jason. Oh, nice.
That's Jason for you.
Whether you're a creator, a musician, or filmmaker, generative media is expanding the boundaries of creativity. By working closely with the artistic community since the very beginning, we continue to build technology that empowers their creative process. For example, we worked with musicians to develop Music AI Sandbox. It's a tool for professionals to explore the possibilities of our generative music model, Lyria, in their work. Let's watch a clip starring the legendary Grammy Award-winning singer and composer Shankar Mahadevan putting Music AI Sandbox in Lyria to use.
Shankar Mahadevan.
I'm Shankar Mahadevan, and I'm a music composer, singer, producer, and a happy man. Working with Sandbox is great. We inputted our requirement, and it gave us a bed. We used that bed, and we came up with this song. For a musician, but it's such an inspiring tool. You open a door and you see, hey, there's another room there. And you open one more door and you see one more room there.
Is flying over.
So that's what AI does.
Rahul, it's your time.
My time.
Yeah, sing a song.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Lyria.
We recently launched Lyria 2, which can generate high-fidelity music and professional-grade audio. The music is melodious, with vocals and solos and choirs. As you hear, it makes expressive and rich music. Lyria 2 is available today for enterprises, YouTube creators, and musicians. This focus on collaboration carries over not just into what we build, but how. Right now, it's not easy for people or organizations to detect AI-generated images. This will become only more true as technology improves and the music, audio, images, and videos become more lifelike. So, we're continuing to innovate in this space. 2 years ago, we pioneered SynthID, which embeds invisible watermarks into generated media. To date, over 10 billion pieces of content have been watermarked. We're also expanding our partnerships to ensure that more content is watermarked with SynthID and that more organizations can detect it too. Finally, we're also making it easier to detect the watermark. Our new SynthID detector can identify if an image, audio track, text, or video has SynthID in it, whether it's in the whole piece or even just a part. We're starting to roll this out to early testers today.
Okay, let's get Google SynthID.
Our collaboration efforts have also helped us explore Veo as a filmmaking tool. Recently, we teamed up with visionary director Darren Aronofsky and his new storytelling venture, Primordial Soup, to shape Veo's capabilities to meet the needs of storytellers, putting artists in the driver's seat
of innovation. Together, we are putting the world's best video generation model into the hands of top filmmakers to push the boundaries of technology as a tool for more creative and emotional storytelling. The first of the partnership's 3 short films is director Eliza McNitt's Ancestra. Let's take a peek.
Film has always been this deeply human act of connecting people with each other's stories. And it has the ability to rip us out of our experience and take us on another journey. I don't think that ever changes.
This is a story that traverses the entire history of the universe. But it's really about a mom and what happens when her child is born with a hole in her heart. We filmed really emotional performances, but then generated video we could never capture otherwise. I want the baby to be holding the mother's finger.
Just the bliss of the two of them.
Yeah. Veo is a generative video model, but to me, it's another lens through which I get to imagine the universe around me.
It's been incredibly interesting to see the strengths of these models, the limits of the models, and try to shape them to make storytelling tools.
To be honest, I never thought about telling the story of the day I was born, but here we are.
This was supposed to be a checkup.
Crash C-section.
Baby's in distress. We need help here.
We need to go.
Is my baby going to be okay?
We'll do everything we can.
Am I going to be okay?
For every creature that came before you, from every star that died so that you could begin.
Incredible work. Eliza combined live-action performance with Veo-generated video, like the microscopic worlds, the cosmic events, and herself as a newborn. This approach opened up completely new storytelling possibilities, empowering Eliza to bring cinematic scale and emotion to a deeply personal story. This partnership also helped shape Veo's capabilities to meet the needs of storytellers like Eliza. We built new capabilities for filmmakers. So when you're making a video, it will use ingredients you give it, characters, scenes, or styles, and keep them consistent. Or you can direct Veo, giving it precise camera instructions and have it shoot along a specific path. These capabilities help filmmakers fluidly express their ideas with Veo. We then took things one step further. To tell you more, let's get Josh back out here.
Thanks, Jason. Based on our collaboration with the creative community, we've been building a new AI filmmaking tool for creatives, one that combines the best of Veo, Imagen, and Gemini, a tool built for creatives by creatives. It's inspired by that magical feeling you get when you get lost in the creative zone and time slows down. We're calling it Flow, and it's launching today. Let me show you how it works. Let's drop into a project I'm working on. Our hero, the grandpa, is building a flying car with help from a feathered friend. These are my ingredients, the old man and his car. We make it easy to upload your own images into the tool, or you can generate them on the fly using Imagen, which is built right in. We can create a custom gold gear shift just by describing it. There it is, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Next, you can start to assemble all of those clips together.
Low angle lens,
With a single
Canon
prompt, you
wide
can
lens shot.
describe what you want, including very precise camera controls. Flow puts everything in place, and I can keep iterating in the scene builder. Now here's where it gets really exciting. If I want to capture the next shot of the scene, I can just hit the plus icon to create the next shot. I can describe what I want to happen next, like adding a 10-foot tall chicken in the back seat, and Flow will do the rest. the character consistency, the scene consistency. It just works. And if something isn't, quite right, no problem. You can just go back in like any other video tool and trim it up if it's not working for you. But Flow works in the other direction as well. It lets you extend the clip too. So I can get the perfect ending that I've been working towards. Once I've got all the clips I need, I can download the files. I can bring them into my favorite editing software, add some music from Lyria, and now the old man finally has his flying car. Pretty awesome, pretty awesome. I want you to hear just a few words from a few of our AI filmmakers who we've been working with to shape Flow, how they describe how it feels using it, and how they're making it even better. Let's take a watch.
I don't know if I'm on the right path, but I'm trying to find it. I'm questioning, searching, and then something shifts. And I'm not trying anymore, I'm just doing. And all of the pieces start falling into place.
It all feels pretty clear in my head. I see these like flashes of possibilities, almost like I'm traveling through dimensions.
I'm looking down at myself and my characters in these different worlds, and it's almost coming to life on their own, even though I know I'm in control of that narrative. It feels like it's almost building upon itself at some point. You know, you could have an infinite amount of endings to your story.
So the work isn't built brick by brick by brick. It blooms like a spontaneous garden. It grows naturally, fully vibrant and complete.
I'm not forcing it, I'm just finding it. And that's when I know I'm in the right place.
In future could be generative media.
No VFX, I think it will be generated.
So amazing to hear those
Yeah,
filmmakers
it's
talk
VFX.
about bringing their incredible
generative.
visions to life.
You can do it in a
And
much
that feeling
better
of
way,
building,
much
of creating,
creative way.
that's exactly what we want to put in your hands today. So I'm excited to share that we're upgrading and 2 AI subscription plans today. We will have Google AI Pro and the all-new Google AI Ultra. With the Pro plan, which is going to be available globally, you'll get a full suite of AI products with higher rate limits and special features compared to the free version. This includes the Pro version of the Gemini app that was formerly known as Gemini Advanced. Then there's the
Okay.
Ultra plan.
Okay.
It's for the trailblazers, the pioneers, those of you who want cutting-edge AI from Google. The plan comes with the highest rate limits, the earliest access to new features and products from across Google. It's available in the US today, and we'll be rolling it out globally soon. You can think of this Ultra plan as your VIP pass for Google AI. So if you're an Ultra subscriber, you'll get huge rate limits and access to that 2.5 Pro Deep Think mode in the Gemini app when it's ready. You'll get access to Flow with VO3 available today. And it also comes with YouTube Premium and a massive amount of storage. We can't wait to see what you build, create, and discover with these new Google AI plans. And now, to give you a look ahead into how AI is interacting with the physical world, please welcome up Sharam.
Hi, everyone.
There's so many exciting things happening in Android right now. It's the platform where you see the future first. Just last week at the Android show, we unveiled a bold new design and major updates to Android 16 and Wear OS 6. And of course, Android is the best place to experience AI. Many of the Gemini breakthroughs you saw today are coming soon to Android. You can already access Gemini instantly from the Power button. It understands your context and is ready to help. The Android is powering watching your phone. It's an entire ecosystem of devices. In the coming months, we're bringing Gemini to your watch,
Mobile phones,
your car's dashboard,
wearables,
even your TV. So wherever you are, you have a helpful AI assistant to make your life easier.
AI will be everywhere now.
But what about emerging
we
form
will be
factors
in AI
that could
world.
let you experience an AI assistant in new ways? That's exactly why we're building Android XR.
Oh, XR.
Competitor for Apple Vision Pro.
First Android platform built in the Gemini era, and it supports a broad spectrum of devices for different use cases, from headsets to glasses and everything
AR
in
glasses,
between.
AI glasses.
We believe there's not a one-size-fits-all for XR, and you'll use different devices throughout your day. For example, for watching movies, playing games, or getting work done, you'll want an immersive headset. But when you're on the go, you'll want lightweight glasses that can give you timely information without reaching for your phone. We built Android XR together as one team with Samsung and optimized it for Snapdragon with Qualcomm. Since releasing the Android XR developer preview last year, hundreds of developers are building for the platform. We're also reimagining all your favorite Google apps for XR. And it's Android after all, so your mobile
Are you
and
trying to
tablet
get
apps
what
work
is
too.
going to happen?
Now, today, I want to share how Gemini transforms
That's
the
it.
way
You
you
as an individual
experience
is going to
both
die.
headsets and glasses. On these devices, your AI assistant understands your context and
And AI
intent
is
in
going to
richer
take
ways
care of you,
to
not
help you
you.
throughout your day. Let's start with Gemini on headsets. This is
follow.
Samsung's Project Muhan, the first Android XR device.
Facebook and Apple already have that. It's late, but
Muhan gives you
they're
an
not just
infinite
talking
screen
about
to
one thing.
explore your
Every
apps
aspect of you.
with Gemini by your side.
What you listen, what
With
you
Google
see,
Maps
what
and
you do,
XR,
what you
you can teleport anywhere in the world simply by asking Gemini to take you there. You can talk with your AI assistant about anything you see and have it pull up videos and websites about what you're exploring. So many of us dream about sitting front row to watch our favorite team. Imagine watching them play in the MLB app as if you were right there in the stadium, while chatting with Gemini about player and game stats.
Okay.
Samsung's Project Muhan will be available for purchase later this year.
What?
We can't wait for you to try it for yourselves. Now, let's turn our attention to glasses. As you know, we've been building glasses for over 10 years, and we've never stopped. Glasses with Android XR are lightweight and designed for all-day wear, even though they're packed with technology. A camera and microphones give Gemini the ability to see and hear the world. Speakers let you listen to the AI, play music, or take calls. And an optional in-lens display privately shows you helpful information just when you need it. These glasses work with your phone, giving you access to your apps while keeping your hands free. All this makes glasses a natural
Essentially,
form
AI
factor
is
for
doing
AI,
everything. What will
bringing
you
the
do?
power of Gemini right to where you are. So, unlike Clark Kent, you can get superpowers when you put your glasses on. Okay, who's up for seeing an early demo of Android XR glasses?
I'm excited. I'm excited to see Project Mohan.
How they work in the most
Project
hectic
Mohan.
environment possible right now. Backstage, our very own superwoman, Nishta, is back there to show us how these glasses work for real. Let me send her a text now, and let's get started.
Yeah. Let's get started.
Hey everyone. Right now, you should be seeing exactly what I'm seeing through the lens of my
Nishta?
Android XR glasses. Like my delicious coffee over here, and that text from Shram that just came in. Let's see what he said.
Shram.
All right, it's definitely showtime, so I'm gonna launch Gemini.
Oh, she's
and
at the backstage. Huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm
send
saying.
Shram a text that I'm getting started, and silence my notifications, please.
Okay, I've sent that message to him and muted all your notifications.
Perfect.
Oh, hey, Nishta.
Hey, Dieter.
I see the lights on your glasses, so I think it's safe to say that we're live right now.
Yes, we're officially on with the IO crew.
Hey, everybody. It is pretty great to see I.O. from this angle. Nishta, you promised me I could get my own pair of Android XR glasses if I helped out back here. So what do you say?
Of course. Let's get coffee after this, and I'll bring you those glasses.
Awesome. We'll see you then. Good luck.
Thank you. As you all can see, there's a ton going on backstage. And is that pro basketball player Giannis wearing our glasses?
I love it. This fits out both of my hands for double high fives.
Nice. Let me keep showing you guys what these
Double
glasses
high
can do. I've been curious about this photo wall all day. Like, what band is this, and how are they connected to this place?
A legend rock band. Yeah, shows at Shoreline Amphitheater, which are often seen as homecoming shows for the band.
No way. Can you show me a photo of one of their performances here?
Sure, here's one. Want me to play one of their songs?
I'd love that. I can listen while I make my way to the stage.
Great. Here's Under the Aurora by Counting Crows.
Okay, who's ready to see these glasses? Here comes Nishta. Welcome, Nishta.
Hey, everyone.
Thanks for that star-studded behind-the-scenes look. By the way, do you want to book that coffee with Dita now?
Yes. The crew actually gave me some awesome coffee backstage, so let me try something fun. Gemini, what was the name of the coffee shop on the cup I had earlier?
That might have been Bloomsgiving. From what I can tell, it's a vibrant coffee shop on Castro Street.
Great memory.
Tejal, buy the glasses
Can
immediately.
you show me the photos of that cafe? I want to check out the
Buy the
vibe.
glasses and you forgot yourself.
Definitely. Do these photos from Maps help?
Oh, I know that spot. It's a flower shop as well as a coffee shop, but it is downtown.
Okay. Gemini, show me what it would take to walk here.
Getting those directions now. It'll take you about an hour.
Okay. I can get some steps in, and these heads-up directions and a full 3D map should make it super easy. Go ahead and send Dieter an invite for that cafe and get coffee at 3 p.m. today.
I'll send out that invite now. Enjoy the coffee.
As you saw, Gemini helped Nishta search what she sees, remember details like the coffee cup, book an event, even navigate, all without taking her phone out of her pocket. I'm even wearing the glasses right now too. They're my personal teleprompter, and I have prescription lenses so I can see you all. Okay, Nishta, this is a big moment for glasses. Let's capture it.
Yes, get ready for a quick photo, everyone, and let's bring out our star.
Yeah.
Here comes Dita.
All right, Gemini. Take a photo for me.
This is crazy.
All right, Gemini, take a photo for me and add it to my favorites.
Yes.
That looks amazing.
That's awesome.
I really loved this project, Mohan.
I'm completely starstruck.
This is glasses.
Okay,
This is
one
glasses.
last thing.
XR.
Sundar
Yeah,
said
XR.
what's possible with live translation earlier. Let's see what that's like on
Sundar.
glasses.
Sundar.
This is a very risky demo, but we're going to give it a shot.
Satya.
Nishta and I are going to speak to each other in our mother tongues. Nishta's going to speak Hindi. I'm going to speak Farsi
Oh,
very
oh, this
poorly.
is
And you'll see the
Farsi guy.
feed from both of our glasses back here. And so you can all follow along. We'll show an English translation in real time. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot. Fingers crossed. بسیار خوب. حالا میتونی ببینی حرفای من ترجمه میشن از فارسی به انگلیسی.
हाँ बिल्कुल अब मेरी पूरी दुनिया खुल जाती है और मैं सब कुछ समझ सकती हूँ आसानी से
حالا میتونی با همه آدمای دنیا صحبت بکنی و برای مامان و بابام ببخشین فارسی من خیلی بده.
Salam alaikum.
No, this is Farsi.
We said it's a risky demo. Let's.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That girl is speaking Hindi in English accent.
Glasses.
No, she is speaking only Hindi.
Ah,
And these
but
guys.
accent is English.
We're so excited about the
Yeah, that's
possibilities
Delhi.
when you have an
She's from
incredibly helpful AI assistant by your side with these Android XR devices. But that's not all. We're taking our partnership with Samsung to the next level by extending Android XR beyond headsets to glasses. We're creating the software and reference hardware platform to enable the ecosystem to build great glasses alongside us. Our glasses prototypes are already being used by trusted testers, and you'll be able to start developing for glasses later this year. Now, we know that these need to be stylish glasses that you'll want to wear all day. That's why I'm excited to announce today that Gentle Monster and Warby Parker will be the first eyewear partners to build glasses with Android XR.
This is crazy.
We want you to be able to wear glasses that match your personal taste. This is just the start. I can't wait for you to try Android XR for yourself, and we'll have lots more to share in the months ahead. Thank you so much.
Hey, Sundar.
Yes, Sundar.
Sundar is back.
Sundar is
Those XR glasses are amazing. Research to reality, literally right in front of our eyes. Okay, so we are nearing the end of the show. Today you've heard a lot about ELO scores, benchmarks, and state-of-the-art performance. But I know there's one metric you've all been waiting for, our AI counter. So let's take a look at one last leaderboard. Looks like, I guess we have a new entrant. Gemini takes the lead, coming in at 95. Very exhilarating. On a more serious note, here's everything we've announced today, from new launches and product expansions to glimmers of what's to come. The opportunity with AI is truly as big as it gets. And it'll be up to this wave of developers, technology builders, to make sure its benefits reach as many people as possible. I want to leave you with a few examples that inspire me. The first is top of mind for those who live here in California and so many places around the world. So many of us know someone who has been affected by wildfires. They can start suddenly and grow out of control in a matter of minutes. Speed and precision can make all the difference. Together with an amazing group of partners, we are building something called FireSat. It's a constellation of satellites that use multispectral satellite imagery and AI, aiming to provide near real-time insights.
Wow.
Just look at the resolution. It can detect fires as small as 270 square feet, about the size of a one-car garage.
Wow.
Our first satellite is in orbit now. When fully operational, imagery will be
This is the
updated with a
best
much
use
greater
of AI.
frequency, down from
This is the
every
bestest
12
use
hours
of
today to every 20 minutes.
Proud to be an AI guy. Proud to be an AI guy.
Speed is also of the essence in other kinds of emergencies. During Hurricane Helene, Wing, in partnership with Walmart and the Red Cross, provided relief efforts with drone deliveries. Supported by AI, we were able to deliver critical items like food and medicine to a YMCA shelter in North Carolina based on real-time needs. We can imagine how this could be helpful in disaster relief in other communities, and we are actively working to scale up.
Wow.
These are examples of ways AI is helping society right now. It's especially inspiring to think about the research of today that will become reality in a few short years. Whether it's building the next generation of helpful robots, finding treatments for the world's deadliest diseases, advancing error-corrected quantum computers, or delivering fully autonomous vehicles that can safely bring you anywhere you want to go. All of this is very much possible within not decades, but years. It's amazing. This opportunity to improve lives is not something I take for granted. And the recent experience brought that home for me. I was in San Francisco with my parents. The first thing they wanted to do was a ride in a Waymo, like a lot of other tourists. I had taken Waymos before, but watching my father, who's in his 80s, in the front seat, be totally amazed, I saw the progress in a whole new light. It was a reminder of how incredible the power of technology is to inspire, to awe, and to move us forward. And I can't wait to see what amazing things we'll build together next. Thank you.
I see infinite possibilities with Flow.
What manner of magic is that?
AI mode is the biggest revolution since the search engine was invented.
You tell Gemini exactly what you want built, and it builds it for you.
No!
Coding to Gemini 2.5 Pro, it is awesome.
Project Mariner is going to change how we use our browsers.
It's an AI agent that gets things done for you.
Notebook LM's mind map completely transforms learning.
Why is this person following me wherever I walk? That's just your shadow.
Wait, you're gonna turn
AI is completely changing how we fight fires.
Generative media is expanding the boundaries of creativity.
It was magic the first time I saw this.
This isn't just another tool.
It's a game changer.
This is just like mind-blowing to me.
The potential's almost limitless.
Machi, what is your favorite dish?
Spellbound. Sauce.
Yeah.
Sauce.
Sauce. Sauce is also there.
Yeah, sir. Just got the new chair, huh? Chair, table setup, everything.
Yes, sir. It's not visible.
Nice.
So now it will be on live on LinkedIn too.
Hey.
This also.
That's okay, no problem. This is, but we'll just quickly share our because I'm literally amazed because I have been telling people that we have entered into a new world which is completely AI all around from everywhere. Whatever you use, it would be AI enabled. I have been telling this, and here, what even a Google search is gonna be AI. Okay, so it's whatever I've been telling is going to be proven right, and it's happening right in front of our eyes.
Right.
Sejal, what's your favorite stuff?
Share that personalized shopping thing.
You have proven that.
That's very much required for women. Yes.
That's for everyone, I think. Yeah.
But women uses a lot. Yeah, they have multiple choices and they get
It is
confused.
very much required for the sellers. They have to build like shops and all trial rooms. They have to make like resources for the customers and all. Easily they can sell without any outlets.
Yeah.
Sejal has chosen what she needs. And yours?
Mine was the XR glasses. I was astonished by that.
Extra
XR
classes
glasses.
is not new for you. It's already there for iOS.
Where
No, it's not just about the XR glasses.
Yeah.
the Gemini integrated XR glasses.
Gemini integrated that is very important.
Yeah, and that Project Mohan.
Mohan.
Yeah,
Mohan.
and Flow. I should not miss
Mohan.
that.
Flow is awesome. It is completely okay. Then we can talk about that Flow for a few minutes if it is required. So it's fine. And so what's
12:30
yours?
London night.
Mine
So
was like so the video editing, the video creations and all they have shown, right?
The
So
generative media.
yeah. So like before the shooting, making arrangement, editing, after that, so many things got eliminated by this one. So whenever the user having the creativity, whatever the creativity he is having, it's just in front of him. He can just generate that one.
Yeah.
Not limited by any resources.
Yeah, that you can create some crazy stuff.
Yes. That was a nice thing. And also the last thing, they have like built a satellite for the catch, like finding the fires in the very low high accuracy. That was also very nice.
Yeah, that's what AI has highest level of capability, and if you use it in a proper way, even you can predict the calamities well before, and you can. This is best use of AI for the betterment of society, and
Yeah.
that's top notch. And the best aspect is Imagine 4, which is going to generate images in a brilliant way. And VO3, of course, we know we have used VO2, how fantastic it is. Now VO3, the brilliant thing is VO
With the sound general.
audio.
Audio.
Sejal is going to be completely immersed into that. Day and out, Sejal is going to use that.
And we can also extend the scene by
Yeah, that's
prompting.
Flow.
Like
That's Flow. See, VO3 is going to do this, and this VO3 is the model basically. VO3 is the fundamental model behind
Video
the
generation.
engine.
Model.
Now, Flow is a kind of software environment, a tool where it uses the VO3 and it will able to generate those pieces of videos. You can generate first 8 seconds, then you join it with the next 8 seconds, then you join it with the next 8 seconds.
Yeah, it's like Canva. Canva Pro.
Yeah. And once your video is ready, if you want to do a high level of editing, you can just bring it to your favorite editor. So that's crazy stuff. And let's discuss about this specific to the Gemini, because we are core technical AI guys. So the Gemini 2.5 advancements and specific to the Gemini 2.5 Pro. So it has become much better. But how about this AI mode? AI mode.
That AI mode. So it's just Gemini is open for like just like a Google search.
Now, see, people are just going to the Gemini and searching and doing things. Now everything in your Google search.
Yeah.
But
So basically, we can answer. It's like a multi-turn question and answering with the search. So basically, if you want to find a room of this particular cost at this location, you can just search that so that it will have a summary of that complete website and it will bring the information for you directly. Instead of going clicking, it will directly fetch that information for you.
Yeah,
And
I
also
think
it will connect with your Google mails and also based on your previous bookings and all, it will just give the suggestions. That is also nice part.
but it's much bigger than what we are discussing, because see, before, what was the Google search? Google search is a search algorithm. When you fundamentally ask, it will take some keywords and match it up with the background keywords and whatever the keywords that we are mentioning with your website, so-called Google in our website design. So using the CSEO, search engine optimization, it used to identify a top heavily searched websites and put it and show it to you. Now, where will be your SEO? Still, SEO is relevant, but people will be doing search in a completely different way. Different way. For example, if you're searching for a room, okay, in Abu Dhabi, you wanted to find a room. You just search it. It will fetch the proper information. In addition to that, it will guide you, it will speak to you what exactly you want, where it will be. It will try to gather more information and it will get the exact stuff. So your search has become much easier. And you can search image directly with image to image. That's a brilliant thing. And that's the AI mode. The other one, of course, in
AI overview.
AI overview is already there. Like in Google Chrome, it uses Gemini, and in Microsoft Edge, it uses the Copilot, which is again the GPT in the back end. So it's already there. People are using it very heavily because it's very useful. Whatever you ask, first it will give an overview, then it will give an website, and then this overview is very relevant and it's fantastic. Yeah, Rahul.
So regarding that overview,
So then, how about this one? But the
So
last one,
diffusion was there, right? Google diffusion. That was
this is
the
what the most important. This diffusion, Gemini diffusion model.
diffusion for search.
No,
So
Gemini
mathematics.
diffusion
No,
model.
no, diffusion for search also they have showed. They were comparing the benchmark with the Flash, so it was much 5 times faster than the Flash model.
So this has to be discussed. Gemini diffusion. It's the craziest thing that they're working out. So because, and that too we are core technical guys. So Gemini diffusion model at this moment, this is also a text model, but the fundamental difference between the existing text model and this is an awesome difference. That let's try to discuss. So large language models are that's the foundation of generative AI today. Yes or no? The large
Yeah.
language LLMs, the foundation models. Okay. Now these guys, Google guys, always they're brilliant. They have come up with a technique called diffusion. I know you guys know what is diffusion. Diffusion. diffuse. You're getting the point? You're diffusing something. So basically, it's a new kind of language model. This gives users greater control, creativity, and speed in text generation. So when we're comparing with the existing type of model, they have created a new type of a text model. So how does this work? So in a simplest way, so if you take a traditional autoregressive, again, we have discussed all those things in our when we were discussing about what is BERT, what is BARD, what is generative transformers, and all those things we have discussed. So fundamentally, your language models are autoregressive. Okay, now the traditional autoregressive language models generate text one word or token at a time. Are you getting my point? Try to understand. The present models, whatever are there, they generate text one word or a token at a time. Now we have moved to a different type of design. So now as it generates one token, one word or one token at a time, this sequential process can be very slow, because if you're generating 100 tokens, for the first token has to be generated, then followed by next token, followed by next token, followed by next token. So it's a sequential process. It will take a lot of time. That's what presently we are following. So it limits the quality as well as the coherence of the overall output. Now, diffusion models work in a different way. Instead of predicting text directly, they learn to generate outputs by refining noise step by step. So this means they can iterate on a solution very quickly and error correct during the generation process. So this helps them excel at tasks like editing, including in the context of math and coding. For coding, it would be a fantastic solution. If you're giving a math problem, so a math problem can be solved in a multiple ways. So it can, within a fraction of a second, they have shown a demo, within a fraction of a second, it has given an answer. You're getting the point? And similarly for the coding also. If you want to get the best code out of it without going through multiple test cases, you need to have a different approach. And that's a diffusion. How is it?
The infusing of the diffusion models.
And it's pretty good, but still it is under testing. It's Gemini diffusion model. At least we can experiment it, and the sample speed, I think it's around for 1 second it generates 1479 tokens.
Really big number.
Yeah. So of course we can join the waitlist and explore that. That's a cool one. That's a cool stuff. Yeah, this crazy stuff. And what else, Sejal?
Sir, vibe coding.
But now vibe coding has become fun, right?
Yes, sir.
So as you can share your thoughts on that, because it's vibe coding. You would like to vibe with coding. Before coding means, it would be like little, whenever we talk about coding, we used to give a frustrated memes and all. But now coding has become fun. All thanks to AI. And you should always be proud of AI, guy. Yes, was.
Yeah, sir. Like it will be more fun compared to the previous days, how we code and all the struggle we used to do and all. So the documentation we used to go through and also now it's very interesting, as well as like whatever we need immediately we are able to get. It's very interesting.
Yeah, that's cool. And this vibe coding also has become multimodal. Kind of, you don't just vibe code using a text. So now you can use your Figma design or low fidelity diagram or high fidelity diagram, and even you can convert that low fed into 3D diagram and animations also in JavaScript using JavaScript and then .js or .j3 and other libraries. So let's do a vibe coding webinar. Let's have some fun. What do you say, Rahul?
Yeah. So we actually had a plan of doing that, but after getting to know these updates, like vibe coding has become more AI integrated vibe coding. So now it will be more interesting.
Yes,
To
these
vibe code.
updates, these updates, they are announcing it now. But however, these were already available. So 2.5 Pro with these updates have been released just 1 week back. I think more than 10 days back. I'm just exploring these things already. I'm doing it. So let's do this. I think we can do the vibe coding from Gemini and from the GPT side, because they have released the codex from the GPT, and there are one more Riplet. So that's another vibe coding platform. So we'll try to use this, and then we will vibe with coding.
Yeah.
And so what about this? The last one, I think, the XR glass with the translation. What is your? Are you excited about that? Because I am pretty much excited about that. I think if everything AI does, what will you do? That's what my question. Rahul, of course, Sejal will be busy doing shopping, but what will you do?
So it was like the Tony Stark's glass. So whatever command he tells the Jarvis, it will show in front of the glass. It will just extrapolate all the results, and then it will show it in front of the glasses.
Finally, we can do like our Iron Man. Baby, I'm home, Jarvis. Let's start.
No, your childhood sci-fi movies are coming into reality.
Exactly. It is almost there, just a few years away.
Do you think it's few years?
Completely, not completely. Like, yeah, within 1 or 2 years, maybe.
It's too fast, man. See, if you remember, just 8-9 months back, we were excited about 1.5 Pro and the multimodal capabilities, and how you can just put a document and then do the document processing without using the multiple PDF parsers and text parsers, and without using even your specific tools. So now it's 2.5 Pro, which is just converting your low fidelity diagram into a website, a fully functional website. Can you understand the speed of it?
Yeah.
So based on this, can you tell that's a crazy stuff. And then Project Astra is also good. Yeah. I think so. Which one completely stands out of all these updates? Because fewer project and fewer enhancements, and fewer completely new updates, and fewer future. Can you talk about the future stuff? What they will be coming up with? So one of them, I think, even
We are talking about the AGI stuff. I actually don't remember the name. The world something. World model, something like that.
Yeah, the Gemini World.
Gemini World, yeah. That was the model they were eyeing for, AGI.
So they're just eyeing for Asia. So now Gemini is in Chrome. And how about the Gemini Live? Gemini Live. So because see, you have this, of course, we can talk about the deep search, deep research also. That's also came into they have extended the deep research now. It will become much better and effective. And they come up with the agent mode. That's one more thing. But the Gemini Live is crazier, I think.
Gemini Live is really good.
Did you remember that if you take your mobile phone in your Gemini app, you will have one more menu item. So where you will have the Gemini Live, you can put on the camera, you can put on the audio, you can speak to it. So it's Gemini Live. It's a live assistant for you now.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's cool stuff all around. And the Project Mariner, it's an agent mode basically. Did you remember that, Sejal? Of course, you will only remember the shopping one. Sejal still that shopping stuff because suddenly I think Srinivasan, Vidya Srinivasan, she's
No,
completely
sir, Vidya different one. Vidya was different one.
Yeah, I think so. So she's transformed into new clothes. Sejal is still thinking of that. No, but there is this particular Project Mariner. So this is kind of agent mode. So it's about the agent stuff. So basically, we think of agents as systems that combine intelligence of advanced AI models with access to many tools. That's what is your fundamentally agents. Now they can take actions on behalf of and under our control. So that's what they have started off, which is agent mode. So I think they're calling it as a Project Mariner. So which is at least step forward in agents with the computer use capabilities to interact with the web and get stuff done for you. So that's a cool stuff. Basically, what they're trying to do is here they're using their agent-to-agent protocol so that agents can talk to each other, and they're also using the MCP, Sejal MCP, the Model Context Protocol, which is introduced by Anthropic. So agents can access other services, and today they are announcing this particular tool with the Gemini API and SDK. So that's a pretty cool stuff. And I think these are the overall stuff. However, if you have to tell only, so altogether, it's kind of product enhancements and then new updates and then future innovations all together. But if you have to tell just one thing that completely amazed you, or you just take this home, what could be that? I don't ask Sejal.
Say that glasses one.
Okay, now we have changed from shopping to glasses.
Sir, we can translate in any language
Yeah,
now
that's
if you communicate.
At least within South Indian states, we don't require Rahul and me, but you require. But I require that in Abu Dhabi. Of course, we speak in English. No problem.
Arabic, English to Arabic.
Yeah, English to Arabic. That should be awesome. Okay, and yours, Rahul?
Mine was everything was very nice, but one thing I would like to try is that XR glasses and then the VR. I wanted to try it. I'm very excited about it.
So you're curious about that glasses, right? XR glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, because see, I can literally see it. Now it's AI is everywhere. Fundamentally, it's everywhere. It's in your Outlook, it's in your Gmail, it's in your Google search, It's in your WhatsApp. It's in your Teams. It's in your Google Meet. And it's in your MS Word. It's in your Google Sheets. It's in your Excel. It's everywhere. And
It knows
tomorrow,
more than your wife.
yeah, tomorrow with you, along with you. We just, it's not too far, probably another 8-9 months. So we'll be seeing that where, of course, but the question is, if AI does everything, what will you do? Will AI take over you? Because that question, like it's what is doing. Like, it's not. See, so far, Sohas and Rahul. So AI is reacting. Okay, you go to the Gemini or you go to the GPT. You ask, I want to create an architecture diagram. You just create it for me. I want to create an animated and 3D animated web design. You just create it for me. Okay. Yep. And I want to create an simulation of a space. Just create it for me. So you are asking, and it's responding to you. But the moment it has become proactive, so it will tell you what you should do or what you have to do. Then what will you do? That's all my question. This is a serious question. If it has become proactive and if it tells you you should be doing this or you will be doing this or you should do this or I advise you to do this, then what will you do? Just accept?
So just like now we are getting the YouTube ads and also it's influencing us to buy this product, eat this product, do this one and all. If it is with the glasses, so we have to do whatever it is suggesting. If we are looking for some shop in a street, so
So as
based
you
on the
you're
advertising
in-
this one priority, you can.
So you become a slave. You will literally start following it because it's already happening. I'll tell you why.
It's not
Because
giving choice actually. It's maybe
No.
it can order to do this only.
But of course, it's effective. But I'll tell you, see, before we used to write emails on our own, right? If you remember. So we used to write emails on our own. Now I'm using, so because we have a workspace, within our workspace, we have Copilot, so which is basically run behind Hooded's GPT. So now what I do is whenever I want to write a mail, because I have to write a lot of mails, being a manager, so I have to write a lot of mails all around. So what I would like to do is I'll just type to the Copilot because it's Copilot is it's over the Outlook. So I'll just write it down in, I think, just a small 5-word sentence that so I want to reply this. That's it, and it's gonna write the entire email for me. So fundamentally, I stop thinking. I'm just so whatever it gives, I distribute and I send that mail because by and large it's giving correct because I've been doing it for 2-3 months and it's absolutely correct. So this is what is going to happen as we go ahead. Your intelligence is going to be hijacked. That I can see. Yeah, Rahul.
Yeah. So that's good thing that it is suggesting the decisions you wanted to take, but still the decision making thing is like it is left with us. We can decide. We don't need to just accept the decision taken by AI.
If that AI let us to decide, then we can decide. What if it's ordering something like
we won't go to that stage. Like it will
Rahul
command
does not
you.
go to that stage. That's good. But anyway, we won't be talking about the other side. Now we are advocates of AI. We will only be talking about the AI advocation.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. And Rahul, what is yours? The one thing that you want to carry home?
The one thing that
The one thing that you want to carry home?
from this IO summit.
Yeah, obviously. Not from your girlfriend's home.
Girlfriend's home.
Yeah. Okay.
No, we have been seeing a lot of advancements like week on week basis from the Google team. So half of the
Yes.
things are already, in live, and then we are experimenting it and we are experiencing it. Meantime, they have launched a lot of things, so it is overwhelming now, and we are excited. That's what we are curious. That's the only thing I can say.
Yeah, yesterday was Sati and today it was Sundar.
Sundar.
Yeah, Sundar.
Satya and Sundar.
Yeah, and yes, Sejal, what do you want to say? Being a data scientist, AI scientist into the new world of AI, and what's your take on this?
Sir, I'm very excited and curious to use that tools.
Only that particular tool, shopping one?
No, VO3. That video
Chicken
plus
curry.
audio.
That is not released in India, but soon you will get it.
But at least I hope I will able to access it. But VO2 I am able to do it, and let's hope if I get the VO3.
With audio, that is very nice.
Yeah, with audio, it's a game changing. Literally, it's a game changing. Of course, I think Haitian has and few. I think even even the GPT-1, which is Sora. I think they don't have entire capabilities, but you can mix it up. Okay, they will generate some audio. Okay, it's not proper, but not like this way. This is a fully functional multimodal one. That's why. So once we start using it, we'll get to know. But what they've claimed is now something. But let's hope it works the same way.
Yeah, and we have also we missed this music generation.
Lahari. I think it's based from the Lahari, something Indian word about music.
No, yeah, that's with the music one. They're even a lot of they're basically inspired from the Indian stuff. That's nice. But I think Rahul will have a lot of fun over there. So once it's the sandbox environment is available.
Yes, collab, sir.
Yeah, we can do some collabs. We will be the AI guys, and you guys can sing, and we can create. Of course, we can do it on live. Seriously, once the sandbox is available, we will do it on live. We'll take 1 hour webinar and we'll do it.
Yes.
We have some sense of music, and you have some sense of singing, and Sejal has some sense of shopping.
Shop with music.
Hopes we will get a very good combination of dresses from using AI, augmented reality.
Yeah, so yeah, that's cool. Anyway, it's the best time to be, and we're fortunate to be in this AI revolution, and let's see how things goes, because yesterday it was Microsoft and today it was Google, and as we go ahead we'll see more stuff. But the ultimate thing is when AI is truly being utilized to save the humanity from the calamities, and that's what is the brilliant game. It's a game-changing moment, because if you're able to identify the wildfire, even the smallest of smallest, at the quickest of quickest, that's it. You're able to save a lot. Not just about the humanity, not just about the humans. It's also about the environment.
Yeah.
So we're in a right direction. And
maybe now it is just a wildfire. Maybe it can be integrated with much more options.
Yeah, it will be much bigger things, and even so, when these drones or
so that food delivery and medicine delivery with the drone, that was
even if there are some calamities or something had happened, so where people can't take these items or stuff into the other area, some fireplace and all. So then in these places, I think, so it's a brilliant piece of research is going on. I think everything is in the right direction, and let's hope we accelerate it. Anyway, so brilliant piece of updates today that we heard, and a nice discussion along with you guys. And it's always pleasure to speak about AI with the nice and fantastic and fantabulous guys all around. And thanks a lot for being with me and being with our viewers. And we will collaborate in the next call. And thanks for joining with me. And along from AI guy.
Thanks, Shalom. Cheers.
Take
We'll
care.
see you.
Cheers. Have a great night. Vibing with AI. Just AI. Just AI.